Piazza Obor, the Obor Market. I can spend a lot of time here if I lived in Bucharest. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Bucharest, Romania. We're back here today in Bucharest, and we're out here to see a very interesting spot here in Bucharest. It is the Piazza Obor. Piazza Obor, the Obor Market. A very famous, very huge market here in Bucharest. So, come along. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you want to help out the channel and help it grow, I really would appreciate it. Click on the like button down there, the subscribe button, and the little bell next to it to be notified for when new videos drop. It really helps the channel grow because it's going to help the YouTube algorithm recognize this content and spread it to other YouTube viewers. If you'd like to support the channel monetarily, I would appreciate that as well. You can leave a super thanks by clicking this thanks button here and give a small donation to the channel. I appreciate your support. So back to the video, enjoy. So this is the new Piazza Obor, the new Obor market. There's actually a history of having a market here in this neighborhood, in this area, for like going back like 300 years. People back then would bring, farmers from outside the city would bring produce and whatnot in here to the market. And this whole area, this whole neighborhood of Obor, used to be like 16 square blocks roughly of a huge market where you could buy and sell like everything. And today, most of the market, even though there are some like outdoor stalls here, some over here too, most of it's contained in these two buildings, this one here and the building back over here. This one here, the Piazza Obor main building, is like a big market inside with stalls, lots of different stalls. And the building over here has, I think, more like stores, like actual little stores, all within the building. But the history here, like I said, goes back, way back, like 300 years back, having a market here in this place, in this neighborhood. And during the like 1970s, the late 70s, in the period of urban redevelopment here in Bucharest, a lot of things in Bucharest, a lot of old neighborhoods were torn down, especially after the devastating 1977 earthquake here in Bucharest, when a lot of things were damaged. And this was one of those neighborhoods where a lot of stuff was just torn down and replaced by these larger new buildings. You can see there's like a little cafe food court situation going on up on top, some people sitting out on tables, with lots of like little shops and restaurants in that building. And this building over here, all these stalls selling produce and meat and all kinds of stuff. I think we can head inside here to the main building first and check out what's in here. I'd be really interested to see exactly what's in here, seeing as it's such a huge building. And also, I've heard that you can get like some really good, not just like produce and stuff like that, but really good food, like prepared food. There's a restaurant sort of stall out here that has like smoke coming out, which means they're making something really good there. And I definitely want to check that out at some point. But first, let's head into this building over here and see what we can see. So in the outside the main market, these outside stalls, there's a lot of fruit. They're selling flowers in the stalls down here. And this already looks really, really good. There's tons of watermelons, I've noticed, everywhere. Must be like, it is the middle of the summer, so it's watermelon season here. Actually, getting close to the end of the summer. One of the great things about today that we decided to go, we're here on a Saturday, so it is a little like busy here on a Saturday, which is cool. But man, it's been really, really hot while I've been here in Bucharest. Like really hot, as hot as it was in Yerevan, in Armenia, if not hotter. And today, it's like yesterday it rained, like last night, and today, as you can see, it's like really cloudy. It's been cloudy all morning, which is actually really nice, honestly, because it means that it's like really cool, unseasonably cool. A good day to to walk around. A good day to walk around the market. This is nice and cool. I can imagine on a super hot day, it would be like pretty blazing hot in here too. But outside, lots of watermelons and flowers. Inside, delicious, delicious looking produce. More watermelons in here. Man, you can see this place is like super big. It goes up multiple floors. I'm not sure exactly what's up on the second and third floors, but we can check it out. Man, lots of delicious looking produce. This is like, if the kitchen in the apartment where I was staying was better equipped, because it's not super well equipped, I would be buying lots of produce here at this place, lots of this delicious produce. And really cool. I love going to markets like this. Done this in pretty much every city that I've visited so far. And of course in Latin America, there are markets like this as well that are like super, super huge. Tons of produce, meat, like cheeses and all kinds of stuff. This is very nice as well. I'll link some of the other videos that I've made in other markets that we visited in different cities down in the description here for this video. Man, there's a lot of really delicious looking produce out here. You can sort of tell what's in season too. Lots of like peppers, tomatoes, melons, obviously. See some stone fruit over here too. It's fruit market, apples, grapes, plums, stone fruits, nectarines, peaches, apricots, things like that. Man, when we were in Georgia and in Armenia, there were tons of stone fruit. It was like stone fruit season, and there were tons of like apricots, cherries. So let's keep going this way. Apricots, cherries, peaches, nectarines, plums, all that stuff. And this place just keeps going. It's huge. Look at the size of this place. Like I mentioned before, earlier in the video, this place has been a market. There's been a market here in this neighborhood, in this area, for going back like 300 years. This is the new version, but there's still people, local farmers bringing their produce in from outside the city here to the stalls to sell. And the stuff that you're getting here, like quality-wise and price-wise, way better than what you would get in like a supermarket or something like that around here. Look at these. Look at these greens. Delicious. Delicious looking. And the place is pretty clean actually too, which is kind of nice. A lot of the markets that you visit, sometimes you never really know. Sometimes markets are not like super clean. This place actually is pretty clean. It smells really good in here, I'm not gonna lie. From all the like herbs and vegetables and all kinds of stuff that's around here, and also that restaurant that we saw right across the street with all the smoke coming out of it, which is like right over there, which we are definitely going to visit and get something to eat. It smells really good in here. Anyway, I think maybe we go upstairs and we see what's up on the second floor, and then maybe even up on the top floor here. Maybe there's more. I don't know what would be up there. Maybe more like store, less stalls and more like actual stores. I don't know. I know across the street, the other building, there are actual stores. But let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs and check it out. So up here on the first floor, above the ground floor, looks like this is where, there's a lot of more stores. There's a wine shop over here, a glasses shop, Romanian craft beer in the corner, cheese shop, an Indian grocery store here. And yeah, vitamin store. Looks like there's a lot of like delis. I imagine up here there's probably going to be like butcher shops also. Pretty busy too. Some of these places look super popular. And a lot of these stores that are in these stalls are actually pretty big. I mean, like, this place is pretty sizable. Deli, bakery. Yeah, man. Delicious cheeses. Oh yeah, butcher shop. Here it is. Really tasty looking butcher shop. This place is fantastic. Look at all this. Cheeses, a bakery. Oh man. This is the place. The problem with a place like this, for me at least, is I can only eat so much, you know? And I can only eat so much. And I want to kind of like get all of this stuff. I mean, maybe not like get a giant like chunk of raw meat and take it back with me on the metro. But you know, I want to eat all of this stuff. Oh my God, look at this! They're butchering whole big, I guess, lambs, pigs. I don't even know. Man, this is delicious. Look at this. Full service. Awesome butcher shop. Really, really like good, looks like really good quality meats in these places. Damn. This place is great. Man, this is a place, honestly, yeah, like I could spend a lot of time here if I lived in Bucharest. I would be spending a lot of time here. I would come to this place. Now, speaking of coming to this place, there is a metro stop nearby, Obor metro. There is also one of the tram lines runs through here. And so you can get here by tram, you can get here by metro. There are bus lines that run here as well. And there is also a parking garage like underneath, in addition to like street parking around the area. So, well, it looks like we're at the end here. The street parking in the area and a parking garage underneath. So definitely like accessible, pretty easy to get here. But I like also, you know, specifically that it's like metro accessible. Damn, look at these olives. Metro accessible and accessible by the tram. There is a pretty extensive public transportation in Bucharest between bus lines, multiple tram, like above ground tram lines, and also the metro. Pretty easy to get around, pretty affordable. And you can use a credit card, like touchless, contactless credit card, to pay for like pretty much anything. You could also use like Google Pay or Apple Pay on your phone, which is cool. They do have like tickets that you could buy with cash, and also a Metro card, a prepaid Metro card that you could use, that you could buy with cash. But it is nice to not have to be able to do that. It's kind of like in Tbilisi, where we were in Georgia. Same thing. You can take the metro, you can take buses, you can take all kinds of things just by using your credit card, which is really nice. And look at this. Delicious sausages, fresh eggs, cheese. This place is huge too. I mean, of course, you know, we saw how big it was down on the first floor, on the ground floor, and here on this floor, man, they've got a lot of businesses, a lot of space. Very cool. It looks like upstairs on the next floor, something called Texen Etage 2, or like second floor etage. What is this? Turkish store. Ooh, look at all these like delicious Turkish sweets. Cool. Spice shop. Orient Bazaar. Spices. That place smells crazy good. That spice shop. It's making this whole section of the hallway smell really, really good. Another like health food supplement store. It's nice. It's nice, man. This place is really, really good. A very cool market. And I imagine, I'm guessing that the things up here price-wise are like pretty affordable. It does look a little bit fancy, but you know, the prices of the vegetables downstairs were definitely like, when I saw them, they're better than what I had seen at like grocery store or like supermarkets and things around here. Looks like Texan is a home improvement center, like home goods store maybe. Yeah, looks like they're selling like hardware. Selling this giant high-tech shower. Hardware. Home improvement stuff. Home goods. I mean, it's like one-stop shop. Could come here, get home goods and home improvement stuff, hardware, appliances. It's really cool. First floor. All your vegetable and fruit needs. Also like spices, nuts, herbs. Second floor, delis, butchers, more spice shops, health food stores. Looks like they have more space up here that's not being used. Yeah, like these guys moved now in magazine or store, like hi in magazinul nostru de la etajul 1. I think that's like we're in the store, our store on floor 1 on the first floor. My Romanian is terrible. I will say my Romanian is better than my Georgian and Armenian. Georgian and Armenian I know very, very little. I know like just enough to get by and say like a few phrases and then transition the conversation hopefully to English. In Romanian I know a little bit more, mainly because Romanian is a Latin-based Romance language and I already know Spanish, so it's a little easier to learn Romanian, even though Romanian is of the 5 Romance languages, the 5 major Romance languages. Romanian is the hardest, I would say, by far to learn. It's the most complex. The grammar is really complicated, more complicated, and than like grammar in other Latin-based languages. But I have been learning a little bit, and also, of course, it's written in Latin alphabet, which, if you already speak a language or two that are written in Latin alphabet, you can read and get an idea of what words mean by context. Whereas, like when I was in Georgia and Armenia, completely different alphabets. And also, they have things in both of those countries written in Cyrillic, another alphabet that I'm not super familiar with. So you read things, and it's just like, it looks like an alien language because you don't know the alphabet. Anyway, we're back down here on the ground floor. And I think now, man, we've seen a lot of very delicious looking stuff here. But I think what I want to do, this entire time we've been here, I've been thinking about that restaurant outside right across the street here that is pouring smoke out of the top, which means they're making some kind of delicious, like, grilled meat situation. And it looks really good. It also looks like there's a gigantic line. That's actually good news. Gigantic line means it's super, super popular. So, I say we get in line. I say we get in line. So we waited in line here for like 20 minutes, and honestly, it
was worth it. What they serve here is called michi, and it's like a little skinless sausage. You just order them individually, order up some bread. They serve it on like a paper plate with a big dollop of mustard, and we got like a delicious beer with it as well. Honestly, worth the wait. This place, Terasa Obor, I think it's called, very, very popular, but definitely worth it, especially because I was very hungry and I had been smelling the food throughout the entire market for the whole time we were filming this video.
All right, that was absolutely delicious. Delicious. This place is called Terasa Obor, I think. Terasa Obor, which I think means like Obor Terrace. And the food that we got, michi, delicious. As you can see, super popular place. Big long line, lots of people waiting. It is basically lunchtime here, and that was really good. That was really delicious. And I think we gotta walk it off a little bit. It was like the sausages were very, very like fatty and salty, which is, I'm not complaining, they were delicious. We gotta walk it off a little bit. I think to finish out the video here, I kind of want to take a little walk through this other building that's over here, and see exactly what's in here. I think there's like shops and stuff, maybe, on a few different floors. Let's take a look. Looks like there are a few shops on the ground floor level here on the outside. Mostly like houseware stuff. Yeah, there's stuff in here. A couple of butcher shops. Oh yeah, there's a whole more, lots of stuff over here. It's like butcher shops and stuff out here. But like, oh man, look at this deli. Jeez. I'm totally full from that food, but I still want to eat all of this stuff. All these delicious olives, cheese, dates and nuts and dried fruit, candy, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, this looks like this is, though, more of like clothing, home goods. Yo, this market is legit. Definitely. It's definitely a one-stop shop. I love markets that are like this. It's one thing to have yeah, man, this place is huge. It's one thing to have like a market that has like lots of different kinds of food, but right here in the next building, right across the way, everything else you need. Cleaning supplies, soap, shampoo, clothing, all at, I imagine, like really, really good prices. Delicious candies. Look at all of these hard candies. Yo. I'm not going to. I must not be tempted. Must not be tempted to buy a ton of candy. Oh, the pet store. Come here and buy some cat food and some goldfish. Maybe a bird. I would maybe get some cat food here. There, at the apartment where we've been staying, it's kind of like a little tiny house situation. Like a little cabin almost on the back of a lot. And there's cats that like sort of roam around. Like, I don't know, neighborhood cats. Sort of roam around in the backyard. And of course I've been feeding them because, you know, gotta feed them, they're adorable. And when I'm around, everybody eats. Housewares, electronics. Yeah, this place is, oh man, look at all these cookies. Wonderful. What a place. Man, what a cool place. Obor Market. Definitely a cool place to come. Definitely some place that you should come check out. If you come here to Bucharest, come here to Obor Market. It's super easy to get to. Like I said before, it's accessible by like tram and metro. Yeah, man, this place is great. If you're staying for a little bit longer, man, you come here and do your shopping.
definitely come check it out. I think that's going to be it for the video. We've seen a good amount of stuff here at the market. It's a really great market, man. Like super high quality stuff too. The fruits and vegetables that were out there that we saw in the other building, super high quality. All the meat and fish and things that we see in all these other places look super high quality. They've got housewares. They've got that delicious place that's serving the michi, those little sausages, Terrassa Obor. Check that place out for sure if you come here. Anyway, like I said, I think that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's more coming from here in Bucharest, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next one.